Okay, so I was in here wiping down this, and the whole glass came down. The whole glass. Yes. Yikes. Bleeding, as you can see. This is not my day. Okay, so I was actually doing an inspection. Okay, I did an inspection. I was wiping down a glass, and the whole glass broke. This is why general liability is very, very important. Okay, in the cleaning business, they ask you to have at least $1 million worth of insurance. You have to have, if I'll show you here on my board, they usually ask you for $1 million worth of insurance, okay? And this is the most per occurrence. That means the most that they will pay, the most they will pay out for any one incident, okay? Aggregate is usually $2 million, and that's the most they'll pay out any policy year, okay? So these things are very, very important for you guys to have, because you just never know what happens. You know, I happen to be in an Airbnb unit. I was doing an inspection. I seen some little spots on the glass. I went to wipe the glass, and the shower glass was already shaking a little bit. So I should have just left it alone. But knowing me, I'm trying to make sure everything is perfect. I go to wiping, and the whole glass came down on me. Okay, so this is why you need general liability insurance. Okay, for your apartment complexes, they usually would ask you to send your general liability insurance to them. So what you do is they want their name to be as listed as the certificate holder. You might not understand all this lingo, but your insurance broker will. Okay, if you're having problems trying to find an insurance broker, you can use mine personally. Okay, I'll list his email down below, because he was able to help me. In the beginning, I had a really, really hard time trying to find someone to cover me, because I told them that I did residential and commercial. So a lot of people didn't want to cover me because I did residential, you know. So when I found Justin, he works good for me for a great price, especially when you're just out in the beginning. But anyway, they'll ask you to list the property as the certificate holder. So they'll give you a sample. When you get ready to get a contract at an apartment complex or wherever, they'll usually give you a sample of a certificate, insurance, a COI. Okay, that means certificate of insurance. So they'll give you a sample sheet of all the rates that they have, right? Then you take that sample sheet, you send it to your insurance broker. Your insurance, tell them to match it, and then they'll send it back to you. You send that to your client, and you're good. Okay, so I'm going to list my insurance broker down below. Please don't take not having insurance lightly, because since I've been in business, I had to file at least 3 insurance claims. Okay, 3 insurance claims I had to file. And the first one was one of my employees. They went into a unit, and there was no water in the unit, right? So what she decided to do, she turned the water on, and then she turned it off. She said, "Miss Johnson, there's no water in this unit." I said, "Okay." Now what happened was, after she cleaned the unit, she didn't have water. She got the water from buckets outside. She went to a water spigot, and she put water inside of a bucket, and that's how she was able to clean the unit, right? So when she leaves the unit, the water company comes, turns on the water, and it overflows the bathroom upstairs, because when she turned it on, allegedly she didn't turn the knob back, and they said that if the stopper was in the tub and it overflowed the whole tub, right? So who's at fault? So your clients will call you. I always, I don't never just admit to anything. I have to know both sides of the story. I need to know who else had a key, because we're not the only vendors, right? Especially in apartment complexes, they have painters go in, they have they have carpet people go in. Anybody could have did it, you know what I mean? So anyway, your insurance people will do a full investigation. They'll figure out who was at fault, and then they'll take care of it. Okay. A lot of some of these insurance companies will be shady, so you have to watch out for that as well. Okay. Especially, my second claim came from a client allegedly had a slip and fall, and then they said that she had some kind of allergic reaction to the bleach that was used, and got an insurance claim for it. So you got to be careful, because I mean, a lot of these people, they know you have $1 million worth of insurance, so you never know. They might be trying to set you up just so that they can get some insurance or whatnot. So you really, really, really have to be cautious on how you do this. My second insurance claim, we actually cleaned that building at night when no clients are in there, no customers are in there, right? So in the morning time, how was it a slip and fall? And, allergic reaction to bleach, I don't know. But this is something that your insurance company is supposed to cover you on. General liability insurance is very important, and you should not take it lightly. You need it if you're talking about running a 6-7 figure company. You're gonna need it. Okay. So what our apartment complexes usually ask us to have is general liability, workers' comp insurance, and automobile insurance. That's what they ask us to have on this certificate, right? If we we usually use independent contractors for our apartment complexes, so either they're going to have their own insurance, which a lot of times they won't, and if they don't, you can put them on your insurance. Okay. So if you're having problems with insurance, like I said, I'll put Justin's email down below, and you can hit him up. All right. General liability insurance, very important. Yikes. Bleeding, as you can see. This is not my day. This is why you have insurance in your cleaning company. Because if you break someone's glass, your insurance will take care of it. Because I'm not having a good day. I mean, as you can see, this whole thing came down. I'm not gonna wobble it no more, but it's shaky. Yep.